Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber. Two names that the world has tied together for years, sometimes unfairly, sometimes unrelentingly. And the story isn't as simple as fans think. It isn't just jealousy or rivalry. It's a web of timing, heartbreak, fame, and emotional fallout that stretches over nearly a decade. It begins with Justin Bieber. He and Selena dated on and off for years. Their first romance was teenage love, full of public scrutiny, with media following their every move. Then came the breakups, the makeups, the reconciliations, the promise that this time it will last. And through it all, Selena remained a figure of quiet resilience, deeply in love, often forgiving, and always under a microscope. Fast forward to late 2017. After one final reunion with Justin, Selena and Justin broke up again. Fans thought this was closure. They thought Selena was finally free to move on. But fate, timing, and heartbreak had other plans. Enter Hailey Baldwin. By mid-2018, Justin proposed. By fall, he married her. And just like that, a chapter Selena had hoped to close quietly became the center of global attention. The internet erupted. Memes, comparisons, and fan wars filled every platform. Selena didn't speak. She stayed silent, not because she didn't feel, but because she refused to fuel the drama. Yet, the silence itself became part of the story. Every social media post, every music release, every public appearance was analyzed as if it were a direct message to Hailey or to Justin. Fans dissected lyrics from "Lose You to Love Me" and "Look at Her Now," reading each word as a personal message. And while Selena never named anyone, the context was impossible to ignore. Hailey, meanwhile, moved forward, navigating her own new role as Justin's wife under relentless scrutiny. The media tried to frame the story as a rivalry between two women, a narrative Selena actively resisted. She urged fans not to attack Hailey. She refused to comment publicly. But the internet didn't care. They wanted drama. They wanted a fight that didn't exist. The timeline of events is crucial. Selena and Justin's on and off relationship spanned almost 10 years, starting when she was a teenager. The final reconciliation ended just months before Justin married Hailey. Selena's music, her social media, and her interviews afterward reflected someone processing a loss, not someone seeking revenge. Fans noticed patterns too. Lyrics, interviews, public appearances all hinted at someone learning, growing, and quietly reclaiming her peace. But the world refused to let her grieve privately. Every step forward was compared, every success overshadowed by past love. This story isn't just about Selena and Hailey. It's about how fame magnifies heartbreak, how timing and public scrutiny can turn a private emotional journey into global entertainment, and how a woman like Selena, intelligent, self-aware, and fiercely protective of her mental health, navigates the most intense, unfair scrutiny imaginable. Selena didn't retaliate. She didn't post screenshots. She didn't engage in online battles. She focused on herself, therapy, music, work, and friends who actually supported her. She didn't need the world's approval, and she refused to define herself by someone else's choices. The narrative the internet tried to force, that Selena was the wronged ex, Hailey the new love, and Justin the pivot, only tells part of the story. Selena's real story is her response, quiet strength, emotional growth, and the ability to rise above without spectacle. That is what her fans admire most. And yet, the tension hasn't completely gone away. Every new Justin or Selena appearance is dissected, every media comparison resurrects old feelings, and the story keeps generating clicks because the public refuses to let it rest. The reality? There is no fight between Selena and Hailey. The fight was with circumstances, timing, and the media's obsession with drama. This isn't just gossip. It's a lesson in resilience, self-respect, and refusing to let the narrative of the world define your worth. Selena chose herself. She protected her peace. She learned that closure comes from within, not from social media or public vindication. The internet will always debate. Fans will always take sides. But Selena's story, at its heart, is one of empowerment. She loved, she lost, and she grew stronger. And Hailey? She exists in her own story too, navigating the challenges of fame and public scrutiny. Neither is the villain. The only true story here is about how the women navigate heartbreak under a global spotlight. For those watching closely, the takeaway is clear. Love, heartbreak, and public scrutiny don't have to define you. You get to define yourself. Selena's response to one of the most scrutinized love stories in modern celebrity culture proves that. If you want the full breakdown of Selena's love life, her lessons, and the real story behind every heartbreak, subscribe to the Gossip Empire, because this story isn't over, and neither is the drama that shaped it.